I'm now going to just check the underside of the mower. Want to make sure it's clean. We've got any sort of grass scraped off there. Make sure it's again, it's ready for the new season. As well as just check the blade. Take the blade off and check it's sharp. So let's have a quick look underneath. As you can see there, that's quite sort of messed up. So I'm just going to give that a bit of a clean out. Just check the oil and petrol caps are on tightly. Make sure nothing's coming out, which it isn't. We'll just take all this stuff off. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes just cleaning this out, and then we'll take this blade off. So you can see the amount of stuff I managed to get off from the underneath. What a mess. And I'm just going to use a ratchet here, hold on to the blade with the gloves, and then do not lose that. I'm going to give that a quick tidy up and just see if I can perhaps just sharpen those edges up a little bit. And see there's a couple of chips. You can see that not. There's quite a nasty stone chip there. So I'm going to see what I can do just to tidy those up with a bit of filing. So I've just fixed the blade in here and padded out a couple of bits of wood. It's got a bit of a contour going to it. Normal metal file, a half round B file. You can guess what the B stands for those who know. And all I'm just doing is running that up the same angle that the blade's cut at here on one side. Just run it in one direction, just to give a bit of an edge back on it. Now the secret is here. Whatever you take off this side, when I turn it around, you've got to take off the same to make sure the blade's balanced. And I will just check that just by knocking a nail in over there. I'm about to balance it up, make sure that it is equally balanced. Otherwise the engine will vibrate too much and cause a bit of damage. So I'm just going to spend another few minutes doing this, and then I'm going to turn it around do the other side. As you can see now, that edge is coming back, and that's it's quite sharp. I was going to make sure I'll take off any burrs at the back of here before I put the blade back on, but I mean that's just following the contour going up with very light strokes like that. Has got that to that. I think I've seen people use like hand grinders and stuff, but the trouble is with those, they take off so much metal so quickly. They do such a good job that you can easily take too much off, if you like. Then you have real trouble balancing it up because you've taken quite a lot of metal off this side. You've got to get it right the other side because they're quite ferocious things. But this, I know it's a little bit more of a pain, but it gives you a lot more control over the process, if you like, and just means you take the right amount off rather than overdoing it. But as you can see, that's now, it's not razor sharp, but it's sharp enough. You don't ideally want it razor sharp, you just want it to be a nice cutting edge, if you like. As you can see here, the other side I haven't done anything yet. It's got quite a nasty stone chip in there. I'm having real trouble getting that out, but I can make it a lot better. And there's a nasty burr at the back of that as well, so it's obviously been clobbered by something. But yeah, I'm just going to tidy this up the best I can, and then we'll make sure it's balanced. So again, 5-10 minutes I reckon. That's definitely looking a lot better. I've still got a little bit of a nick in there. I don't want to go too far back with it there to get rid of that, but I'll just take the burr off the back, which will sharpen it up anyway, even though it's a nick. But that is a lot better now as a blade. It's quite therapeutic, really, isn't it? Might look like hard work, but it isn't. I'm quite happy with that now. Yeah. Let's take the burr off the back of that, and I think that'll be done. Now to check the balance, the crudest method. Now all I've done there is just knocked a nail in the back there, and you can see there's got an arch there. If you make sure that that nail sits in the middle of that, it's sitting a little bit heavy on this side, so I'm going to take a little bit more off this side just to see if I can balance that up a little bit better. Okay, I've taken a little bit more off. Let's just try this again. Make sure you get it right in the middle of that bit. It's completely level. Time to put it back onto the lawnmower. Okay, so putting the blade back on. Just with this, I mean, it's relatively straightforward, but this is actually marked bottom here. You probably can't read that. Obviously that is the side that you want to be facing you here. So that clicks in level. And then obviously we have to tighten this up. Obviously it's important to wear gloves now because we've just sharpened these blades, and I'm going to be sort of holding on to it a little bit, not too tight but tight enough. You want to give this a real good tight. Make sure that's on pretty good. So I've now got a lot sharper blade on there. New spark plug, new air filter, new oil. So a mower ready for the new season, I would say.